going to junction all three off the same thing. And we're going to hope that will hammer it in.
Well, we've got
we could use a half round. Yeah, you're right.
We've got loads of half rounds and bits of wood in the wood store.
It's a more substantial piece of wood. It only makes sense to use the half round. You're right.
Yeah. Remnants of a squirrel snack.
I don't have the strength to be doing this though.
I'm worried that most of them are probably under there, deep down.
Well, why don't we just not bother using a half round? Let's just use a round. This one.
No. In the middle.
That one?
Yeah.
That one?
That one. I've just moved it so it's free from everything. It'll be easy to move.
I mean, yeah, it's a nice new one, I suppose.
We've got to, you know, bang it in.
Yeah, I can't find a post knocker though.
Oh, that is a shame.
It's a shame.
That is a problem.
Those and try and fit them all in there. It's probably more doable. Probably a lot more doable. I'll go grab some Wacos, I think.
Thank you. my phone says. Earth is the yellow and green one, blue is the neutral one, and brown is the live one.
Yeah, good. So now I think probably want to like drive the post in a bit and then backfill with MOT around it.
Okay, so it's been a while, but welcome back to the Shepherd's Hut. I say it's been a while, but I've actually never done a talk to camera bit. So, hello. Most of you probably know who I am because I started this channel for friends and family to follow along with the build. If you don't, I'm Molly. Nice to meet you. We haven't done anything on the Shepherd's Hut in 7 months since the last video we uploaded and the last 2 days you just watched. So here's what we've been up to. You have my little snooze now, George.
And then we had another patch of rain. The day I finished it, it was like 28 degrees or whatever, and now it's raining, cold again. And I'm like, oh no, I love it. It's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. I still got decided not to the pattern I want, but yeah, I'm thrilled. I think it will. I also think part of it is it doesn't go with everything. Designing, and obviously with the short sleeve length, it needs a shirt underneath it or a blouse, and I don't have any of my sort of long sleeve winter blouse fashion in it because it's supposed to be summer. So I just decided the button and trim the ends, and then it will be time for final reveal in the garden for the first time in a very long time.
Raining on a sunny day. Wish the camera could capture this better. I hurt my hand. The spikiest candy floss I've ever seen.
Giant ball spikes.
How clear is it now? Yeah, it's left a fair hole.
Yeah, it's the beginnings of something anyway. There's a 1, 2, 3, 4.
It collapsed quite spectacularly. Footage missing, 'cause Dan was too quick to break it apart. There we go. Disassembled. So, we got up to a lot. None of it was to do with this, but we've been very busy. We're still quite busy, doing a lot of stuff around the property that needs doing that is not related to the shepherd's hut. But we have plans to get back on this as soon as possible. What happened basically was once I moved all of my stuff in, we ran out of space. The workshop was full of stuff, the spare bedroom was full of stuff. We couldn't put more stuff in here because we needed to be able to work, but what we'd often done if there wasn't enough space in here, because it's kind of small, is work in the workshop. Can't do that anymore. The shed's fallen apart, so we need to rebuild a new one. And once this is finished, all of our efforts going towards the land anyway, so anything we can do now sort of sets us in better for the future. So first things first, we're going to get on with the kitchen. And then we're going to finish up the bathroom. And then we'll see how long it takes us to get to the point where we decorate, because we've long since given up having any kind of deadline. But we'd like to get as much done this year as we possibly can do. Although it's already nearly May. filming this in April. In the meantime, let me give you a tour of where we're actually up to from last you saw us. So we were last installing the chimney. That went fine. It's not leaked. The stove is now much more solid. It doesn't rock. Slate's in. That's all looking good. We haven't finished doing this because this is a bit of a dilemma. We need to figure out how to box this in and fireproof it from everything that's in the cavity of the wall, i.e. where we can insulate up to and how to protect that. I mean, wool's pretty fire retardant, but I ain't taking any risks. So that's all that really needs doing with this, and then we can close it up with the membrane, with the ply we've already got cut, and we finish the ceiling, finally. When it comes to the kitchen, well, we've got to put this copper up as well at the back there. We still haven't figured out how we're doing that, how we want to mount it, shape it, anything. Behind this, we got all of the drawer spaces done. We're going to make the drawers last, but we have the live wood edge for the countertop, which is just going to be this front section of the counter because we couldn't afford to do the whole thing. We need to fit the sink, which is still living in the workshop, and that's going to go at this end. As you can see, there's a sort of gap here where we're putting the sink that way. We do have the bit of counter cut over there to make up the rest of it. Other bits of the kitchen. Anyway, oh, that's the spare counter. This is the counter for the kitchen. Ready to go on. The bedroom's pretty much where it's been. In the wardrobe here is hiding the upper kitchen cabinet. It still needs shelves, it still needs cladding, and it's going to go on the wall here by the window. We need to do the wardrobe, but that'll probably be one of the last jobs where we figure out how we want shelves or a clothing rail or anything going in there. We've got ideas, we just want to finalise them. And the bathroom has been the thing that we've been procrastinating on the most because it's a big job. Once we've got all the tiling sorted, I can order the toilet, which will go here. We've already got the plumbing in the wardrobe, ready to go up, the shower head and what have you. But the plumbing is going to be a big job. So after that, after we finally finished all the actual gubbins, all the working bits, we can decorate. The bathroom is sort of going to be half decorated as it's finished because the tiles are the decoration. So that will mean we finally get somewhere that looks almost finished. But once we've done everything else, then it'll be like wallpaper, wood stain, trim, paint, you name it, cushions, interior design, fun. We've got to do all the hard work first though. Anyway, we'll see how we get on.